All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So we have some breaking news regarding the Atlanta Falcons roster for the upcoming matchup against the New York Jets. Okay, remember, it's a 9:30 a.m. kickoff. The game's going to be in London. Let's face it, this game is going to be massive for both teams involved. Both squads are 1-3. The Jets, of course, have their bye week the following week. So, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm looking at this game almost as a must-win. It'll feel so much better to go into the bye week on a 2-game win streak as a 2-3 football team as opposed to 1-4. And by the way, I'm actually making a video right now. It should be up tomorrow at some point. I'm having a lot of fun making it. I definitely love the topic, but I digress. The point is, the Atlanta Falcons will be traveling to London without star wide receiver Calvin Ridley and wide receiver Russell Gage. Two offensive weapons. Two guys that I really, really like. Calvin Ridley is one of the better wide receivers in the league today. You can always count on Calvin. Great route runner. I'm a huge Calvin Ridley guy. And then Russell Gage, I feel like, is extremely underrated. I feel like Gage doesn't get talked about enough. A guy who constantly makes plays. Now, I'm not saying he's a top 10 guy or anything like that, but I like Russell. I really, really like Russell Gage. But it's looking like the Falcons offense will be without both of those guys. With Gage, it's an injury. With Ridley, I think it was just a personal matter, a personal, he's missing the game for a personal issue or something. It wasn't really too in-depth, too detailed. So, I'm looking at this game right now from a defensive standpoint. I mean, the Jets, point number one, the Jets pass rush is legit. Yes, we are down Carl Lawson, we're down Vinny Curry, but this team can get in the backfield. We were wreaking havoc on that Titans offensive line all day last Sunday. I mean, Tannehill was going down left and right. John Franklin Myers, Bryce Huff, Quinnen Williams. These guys were getting in the backfield. If the Jets can win on first down and get Atlanta into obvious passing situations, 2nd and 12, 2nd and 13, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, plays like that, all of a sudden you don't have Ridley, you don't have Gage. I really feel like this Jets defense, like this pass rush, can really get home. It just puts all the more pressure on the Falcons pass catchers to separate, to get open. If they are not doing that and the Falcons are forced to throw the football, we really only have to watch out for Kyle Pitts, a guy who is absolutely dominant, a matchup nightmare. I'm in love with Kyle Pitts. I watch every single snap of his collegiate career back in Florida. The guy is dominant. The guy is so good. So good, man. And I know the Jets were, all in for drafting a quarterback at spot number 2, but when the second he came off the board in Atlanta, I'm like, man, this guy's going to be great. So we have to watch out for Kyle Pitts. But I feel like, because he is really the only viable threat that the Falcons offense possesses at this point in time, given the, recent news, I think the Jets can actually hone in on Pitts and I don't want to say neutralize him because it's a tough order of business for anybody. Not many people can slow down Kyle Pitts, but we can do our best to slow him down a little bit. Another point that I don't want to go unnoticed: where did Jeff Ulbrich come from? He came from Atlanta. I mean, this is a guy who didn't really have, it wasn't like he was there for a year. No, he was a part of the Dan Quinn regime. He was on that staff. So, yes, Dan Quinn isn't there anymore. It's not like he knows the system or anything like that. Obviously, it's Dean Pease now, a defensive coordinator, but he still knows the players. He knows what the players are good at, what they're bad at, where this offense can be exposed. So, I mean, I know this sounds like a completely Homer style of statement here, but I mean, what more can the Jets ask for? The Falcons are down a couple of players. They have a rookie head coach too. It's a home. It's even though the game's in London, it's considered a home game for them. The Jets lucked out. We still get to keep that extra home game. We're not losing one. In MetLife, I really, out of all the teams that we play, it's the Falcons that Ulbrich has so much knowledge about. So I really feel like the Jets have it made in this one. Last time I checked, I think the Jets were getting 3.5, like as far as the lines are concerned. So they're still considered the underdog. But it should be really fun. I feel like offensively, we just need to take care of the football. I don't feel like, betting on Zach Wilson to connect on multiple 50, 60-yard passes down the field, like what happened against Tennessee, is the right plan of attack. If it happens, it happens. If those plays are there, take them. But I really feel like the main idea of this game plan needs to be getting Zach Wilson comfortable. Basically, what I was saying was not making the deep ball the number one priority of the offense going into the game. So anyway, Calvin Ridley, he's going to be out. Gage, he's going to be out. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. It's definitely a tough blow for, the Falcons offense, for the Falcons fans out there to, see that news, because it's like, what are the chances? But supposedly that's what's happening. So anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. And as always, go Jets.